Hi guys, Coach Jackie here from Effectus Athletics. Today we're going to be covering the topic of water and kind of the role that it plays in your overall quality of health, how you feel throughout the day, as well as coming into the gym and how it affects your performance. So right off the bat, let's talk about some of the benefits of water. First and foremost, water helps you build muscle. So muscle is actually made up of 75% of water. So making sure that we have that readily available in our body at all times will definitely help with performance. Also plays a role with electrolytes, keeping an electrolyte balance, and electrolytes help with muscle contraction, so on and so forth. So a lot of us come in here to build muscle and to get stronger, so something as simple as drinking enough water throughout the day can help you reach your goals a lot faster. The next important thing is kind of more along the lines of injury prevention. I mean, water plays a huge role in lubricating our joints. Dehydration is a big part of some chronic diseases like arthritis. If you also want to think about each one of your joints and think of them as having cartilage, or if you want to associate that with a sponge in your kitchen, and imagine that sponge being dried up and hard. So you can relate that to being dehydrated. Now you have a hard, dried up sponge that's supposed to be protecting your joints and your bones, and thinking of those as like shock absorbers. So even thinking of your spinal discs, for instance, being a dried, hard up sponge versus somebody who's hydrated, and now all of a sudden we have something that's very pliable, a soft, squishy sponge to protect our joints and bones when we're running and jumping. So water also plays a huge role in injury prevention, lubricating our joints, and combating some diseases, which I'll kind of talk about down below, where we talk about flushing out toxins from the body as well. But next on the list, something really simple as easy as drinking water can help you lose fat. So again, a lot of us are coming to work out to improve our health, but also we want to look good as well. So water plays a big role in helping us lose fat and change body composition. So when we're dehydrated, what you might not recognize is that's also a stressor on the body. And we have stressors. I mean, working out is a stressor on the body, but that provides a positive adaptation. Whereas not eating enough food or not drinking enough water puts stress on the body as well, but not in a good way. That kind of stress causes our body to release cortisol, which is not a good thing. That's going to actually prevent you from losing fat, and cortisol helps us hold on to fat. It's kind of a survival mechanism. So something as simple as drinking water can help you lose fat. Water also acts as an appetite suppressant, so it's usually a good idea to have a big glass of water before a meal, help you not overindulge. And then lastly, water helps boost your metabolism. So it's a great way to burn more calories throughout the day simply by just drinking more water. All right, moving on. Another benefit, flushes toxins from the body. So actually toxins are held in fat cells. So something as simple as drinking enough water will help you flush out toxins. It'll make you feel less bloated, for instance. The other thing as well is we have to think about when we're dehydrated, our kidneys don't function. So kidneys kind of work as a strainer for minerals and salts, more specifically. And when we don't have enough water to dilute some of those things, your kidneys don't work as well. And that can lead to, kidney stones being the first one, but constipation, as well as urinary infections, and a list of other things. So something as simple as drinking water not only flushes toxins out of your body, makes you feel less bloated, but will also help prevent, hopefully, kidney stones and some other things. Lastly, which I kind of talked about with losing fat, but water plays a huge role in reducing stress and fatigue. So oftentimes, if you're feeling tired, you have a headache, you're stressed, something as simple as water can make you feel a lot better, can get rid of your headache, give you a little boost of energy. And also, I mean, the big factor here is if we're looking to gain muscle or increase our performance in the gym, drinking enough water is going to reduce stress, which reduces our body's release of cortisol, which is huge. A couple other fun facts that I'm just going to read off here. Most of us actually don't need Gatorade. There's other a normal 60-minute workout, really, you just need to be drinking enough water. But a couple things to note here. A 2% is a manageable loss in hydration, but there's definitely, so just a 2% decrease in hydration, and there's going to be a decrease in performance, which means you're not going to get everything out of your class here at Effectus Athletics. We want to make sure that you're getting all the benefits, so make sure you're drinking enough water. 5 to 6% decrease in hydration leads to sleepiness, headaches, nausea, sometimes tingling in the arms. Like I said before, water plays a big role in muscle contractions and other things. 10 to 15%, you'll start to lose control of your muscles, become hearing impaired, dim vision. I hope that none of you guys have ever reached that point. And then lastly, I mean, if you change the level of hydration in your body greater than 15%, it can lead to death. So going back to kind of the main point is only a 2% difference in your hydration is going to change your performance here. That's not very much. So you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water. So now that leads us to the question, how much is enough? I can tell you that if you're already craving water or thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So we want to make sure that we don't get to that point. Ideally, you want to drink about half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you want to shoot to drink at least 75 ounces of water per day. That's usually a great place to start. Now, if you come to the gym, we've had a couple really hot days lately. We're in July and August. So if you come to the gym and it's 85, 90, really humid, and you notice that you sweated a lot, it's probably a good idea to add at least 16 ounces for every hour that you were sweating. If you work outside, other factors, we're out in the heat or the sun all day, you definitely need to, again, add additional ounces of water for every hour that you're outside. So starting with half your body weight in ounces, like if you're new to drinking water, trying to maybe drink 75 ounces at first, or even 100 ounces or 100 plus ounces might be too tough, and you're finding yourself getting up and going to the bathroom every 5 minutes. So maybe give yourself a manageable goal for the first week. It's 50 ounces, and then you build up from there. I know there's some of us out there that maybe are only drinking 20 to 30, so doubling that right off the bat might be too much. But what we're looking for is building up to half our body weight in ounces at least every day. So some tips to how do we achieve that. Personally, I always carry a water bottle. If you see me coaching class, I typically have a water bottle that's sitting right next to me. I also find that straws help me consume more water. I don't know what it is about a straw, but it helps me drink more. So maybe give that a shot. I've also seen people mark water bottles with, I need to have so much drink in by 11 a.m., so many ounces drink by 2 p.m., and then everything finished by 6 p.m., which leads me to my last point. You don't want to save all of your water till the end of the day so that you're chugging a bunch of water right before bed, because then you're going to disrupt your sleep, getting up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So for me, I like to have 2/3 of my daily water intake completed by 2 p.m. And then I basically have that last third that I like to have finished by about 6 or 7, and I don't go to bed till about 10 at night. So that way I'm not getting up in the middle of the night and disrupting my sleep to go to the bathroom. Other things, if you want to flavor your water, lemon is a great addition to water, as well as adding cucumber. Just a few of my favorites, but you can pretty much add any fruit to the water to spice it up. You can drink carbonated water. The LaCroix has so many flavors. That's a huge one with our coaches specifically. Anyways, well, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Today we just wanted to cover some tips and tricks and benefits of water. Make sure to shoot your primary coach an email if there's anything that we can answer for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you back at the gym.